So Battle for Azeroth is very likely having the lowest subscriber numbers the World of Warcraft has ever seen, regardless of whether you think this is the worst expansion or Warlords of Draenor is the worst expansion. But the bad news is Blizzard don't have to do a single thing because it's making a lot of money. Because in today's video, we're going to be looking at the top 10 earners on console, PC, and mobile of 2019 so far. And I'm talking revenue generated. Hi everybody, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface. I thought today we'd do something a little bit different. In as much as I saw this article from Superdata, which was posted a few days ago. It's linked in the description box down below. And I really liked what it did here. And it's listed PC, console, mobile, separate categories, the top 10 grossing titles of 2019 so far. Now, this is by January's earnings. So this doesn't take February's earnings into consideration. Now, that's going to come into an effect with what I'm going to say next, because there's actually a little bit of interesting information here. Fortnite's revenue is actually down 48% from December. Now, there are multiple reasons for that. A lot of people spend a lot more money November, December time anyway, regardless, and January itself tends to be rather thrifty, to say the least. And so it's had a dip. However, it's still up year on year, but that's a substantial decline, and it's not affected by Apex Legends because Apex Legends didn't come out until February. And because it came out when it was announced, none of us had any idea that this was coming. So a bit of a January blip for Fortnite, but it's doing fine. It's making all the monies. So let's jump to numero 10. So for PC, we've got Dota 2. Now, I'm quite surprised. I say I'm quite surprised about that. If you see how consistently popular this is on Twitch, that's, okay, very interesting. But then you have to also look at games that are around it, and spoilers, some of them ain't anywhere close to this top 10 list by the looks of it. And then on console, FIFA 18. Oh, this saddens me. This really, really saddens me that FIFA 18 is on there. And of course, that we're talking most likely Ultimate Team and the loot boxes that EA have rammed up those asses. So yeah, a game from the previous year, and technically the year before, is there pushing it. Jeez. But you can understand why people would still be playing it. If they're investing this amount of money into a title, they're just like, I don't want to get FIFA 19. No, I want to stick with FIFA 18. I've stuck £20,000 in. I got a problem. Yes, you have got a fucking problem. Your problem is you're dumb. And then we've got mobile, which is Clash Royale. Loads of these garbage. I'm probably just going to say garbage when it comes to mobile. I'll tell you if there's anything of any worth in terms of pointing something out. Numero 9, Sims 4. EA again. Just EA microtransaction shagfest. Sims 4. I won't touch the Sims games. Not because I don't want to. I could be interested in playing the Sims games. But just the amount of add-ons, expansions, packs, screw EA. Shove it up the bum. But console, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. Wow. What a redemption story this is. Serious redemption story. When this game came out, of course, it had no campaign. People didn't like that. People were very unhappy with the online function as well. And they worked and worked and worked at it. And now, Rainbow Six Siege is one of the most popular games on Twitch. It's one of the very highly ranked in the competitive scene now as well. And I have had a little dabble on this game. And I've got to say, I thoroughly enjoy the multiplayer. I really do. I like the tactical aspect of it. I like the visceral nature of it. It's very quick. Bang, bang, goodbye. It's not one of these, Fortnites or Apex Legends where you can take thousands of shots. No. Bang, bang, bye. Mobile, whatever. Number 8, World of Tanks. Now, this surprised me. This is PC, of course. World of Tanks for the PC. Holy cow. That game must be raking in the money. Console, Red Dead Redemption 2. This is definitely not performing how they really want it to perform, Red Dead Redemption 2. In as much as it's currently still in beta, but the beta online. And I think they just scared people off with the horrendous monetization of it. I mean, it was so clear what they wanted out of Red Dead Redemption Online. And it wasn't people to have a good time. It was just people to spend money. And so whereas they created this incredible story for the single-player version, which has to be commended, I said in a video a little while ago, I said, I don't know why I stopped playing Red Dead 2, because I've not finished it. I don't know why I stopped. And then I remembered when somebody mentioned Red Dead 2 Online, I just got totally soured by the game when I tried the online function and I realised what it was about, and it just soured me on the product. Now, they have crafted an amazing single-player game from what I've experienced so far, and again, you can't take that away from them. But at the same time, you know, I don't know. Now, the MAUs for Red Dead is just going down. It's just going down and down and down according to the data. Now, they have put a big update, or they are just about to release a huge update, or they did the other day. As to what exactly it's changed, I don't know if I really want to find out, to be frank with you. It's just another live services grab. Mobile phones, off. Number 7, World of Warcraft West. Battle for Azeroth is possibly, well, it's arguably, I say arguably the worst. I don't think it's the worst. I still think WoD is way worse than BFA. I think WoD is stranded at the bottom. But BFA is like stranded away from the next worst, whatever you have that as well. It's just terrible. It's just terrible. It's boring. It's grind. It's monotonous. It's just shite. However, they're making loads of money from the live services by the looks of it. So it doesn't give Blizzard, who are now just purely business focused. They don't give a toss about you as a player at all. They're now just business focused. They don't have any incentive to change anything because the hardcore audience, whatever small number that may be, comparative to what it used to be, are spending. And that's all they give a toss about. And when your game's coming up 15 years old, and you're still milking people like this, it's tragic. It's absolutely tragic. It breaks my heart because there's just no... There's no dressing us up. World of Warcraft is a shell of the game it used to be. It's a shell of the game it used to be. This ain't the game that I fell in love with. This stuff that we have here is crap. Ian's terrible. Terrible. Creates awful content. Terrible. God damn it. If I could take over WoW, I'd sack them all. I really would. It's goddamn awful people. Console. Hey, tell us what you think, Az. Console Madden 2019. EA again. God, I thought this would be quite good fun. It's just depressing, isn't it? EA again. Microtransactions again. Look how much microtransactions are literally just filtering through. This is what it was all about. Mobile. Shove up your bum. Number 6, PlayerUnknown, PUBG. Still doing really well. I mean, sure, it's had a drop-off in terms of engagement on Twitch, but it's still really popular, and it has now come out for the PlayStation 4 as well. So they've got another source of potential revenue there. They got the Xbox. They got the PC. They're doing really well. I really wish they would do more with the game, but I think they are trying now. I think PUBG has to have some sort of... There again, what am I talking about? You know, they've got mobile going as well, so don't listen to me, people. Number 6, again, NBA 2K19. Take-Two Interactive, I take it. Sports, Micro, whatever. Number 5, Fortnite. So look how close PUBG and Fortnite are together in terms of earners. Nice little earner there. So still doing really, really well. Number 5, it's just making all the money. It's done so well for Epic as Fortnite. Love it, hate it, it's irrelevant. It's done so well for them. A game that released a failure again, and they had to make a quick decision about what to do, and they just had to look at the successor player unknown and said, you know, we've probably got a really good base here to create a battle royale version. So, and they went ahead and the rest, as they say, is l'histoire. That's history in French. Number 5 for the console, Call of Duty Black Ops 4. EA again. I wonder how many red dots got. Whatever, screw EA. Clash of Clans, piss off. Number 4, Crossfire. Must confess, no idea. No idea. Can I Google Crossfire now? Crossfire PC. What is it? Okay, so it's kind of like a Counter-Strike-ish game. But what about that for an earner? Number 4. This came... Oh, no wonder. It came out in 2007. There's got to be some sort of Counter-Strike thing here. Surely. No, it's a 10-cent game from China. There you go. So Crossfire coming in at number 4, making all the monies as well. Look at this, though, for console. Grand Theft Auto 5. This is printing money for Rockstar. Printing money for Rockstar. And still way ahead of Red Dead 2 online. Now, sure, this is in beta, and this has been going for a substantial amount of years now, 5-6 years. Grand Theft Auto 5. But still, it just shows how much more popular it is anyway than Red Dead 2. So great. And piss off King. Number 3, Fantasy Westward Journey Online 2. Don't look at me, people. Don't look at me. Gotta be a Japanese title, surely. And then console, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now, apparently Super Smash Bros. Ultimate has plummeted since its release. But we tend to find that. You do tend to get an early spike, and then things literally spike right back down, and then you kind of get a trickle. Kind of like trickles along until you Fallout 76, and that's like 2 days worth, and then people are giving away your game. And I do want to address... no, I don't. Fate Grand Order for mobile. No, next one. Number 2. LOL. League Legends. Still absolutely printing dollar cash monies after all this time. Now, of course, it's right up there on Twitch all the time. Top 3, most likely you'll find it. You'll probably have like Fortnite, and then you'll have now Apex Legends, and then LOLs. But if they do tournaments, they'll still go to number 1. They'll still go to number 1 without too much trouble. So yeah, for all the troubles that seem to be going on right at the moment, and for all the PC culture, which I'm not going to get into in this video, going on right at the moment, things might be rocky, but they're still making all of the cash. Is Ghostcrawler still there? Is he just keeping his head down? Is he putting his head in his shell? It's because of crap. Whatever. Console, Fortnite. Now, this is where Fortnite's making all the money. Because whereas, spoilers, we're not going to see PUBG at number 1 on console, folks. So whereas PUBG just makes a PC entry, Fortnite makes PC and console entry. Which is very important for them, because that is just like all the cash. All the cash right there. And Pokemon Go coming in at number 2 for the mobile. For all the whatevers in Pokemon Go, you can't deny that it was a huge craze, and you can't deny that it got people out, it got people exercising, it got people about, and it got people mugged. Which is great. And number 1, PC, Dungeon Fighter Online. Now, I had to look this one up earlier. This is kind of like a Super Smash, by the looks of it. Never heard of it. But number 1, that's printing all the cash. Printing all the cash. But this is the devastating one. Console, FIFA 19. Oh, God. EA, with their Ultimate Team, microtransactions. They're a pox. They're just a pox on the industry. And mobile phone can shove it up its bum. So it's really interesting to see the earners. This is why I wanted to do this. It's really interesting to see the earners. Looking at FIFA 18 still. Looking at FIFA 19 at #1 on console. Looking at Fortnite double dipping. Looking at Grand Theft Auto 5 and World of Warcraft. An expansion which has been dubbed, you know, an absolute failure so far. Printing money. People are sticking around. Probably changing server. Try and find somebody to play with. So it's just quite kind of interesting stuff. So I don't know how this video is going to go down. Ladies. It might go down like a lead balloon. And you might be like, what the fuck? What the fuck did you make this for? But I guess I'm going to find out by your reaction. But if you did enjoy the vid, do give it a thumbs up. And also subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media and Twitch for live streaming links. They're in the description box down below. And I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care. Bye for now.